Puttenhalli Lake birds.
I come here to talk about our winged neighbours. I call them our neighbours because they are in our neighbouring lake and they are very much the tenants and owners of the homes that they stay in. So, I've been doing the birding since 2018. I started serious birding in say 2017-18. Before that I was not even aware that there are so many birds and so many. So when I started doing it, this was the first place that I came in and started my bird watching activities. And when I saw this bird, I said, this looks like a sparrow, and what is so different about it? So, but I took the picture, and when I showed it to my guru was Deepa Mohan, and everybody knows Deepa Mohan. So when I showed it to her, she said that this is Sinner's tit. And this was first time I had seen this particular bird. Then there were other sparrow-like birds like this, and many of them. Can anybody say what is this bird? This is a Prerna. And if you actually go around, this will be making the noise, maximum racket in any of the trees that is sitting in either in your neighborhood or in our building also. In South City, many are there, like this Prerna. So there are small birds like this where we can actually, so this is Ashi Prerna. Next. So there are many small birds, little birds that are there in Puttenhalli Lake. So this one is the Munia, which is also present everywhere. When you see around that, if you have flower plants or if you have little garden in your house, this one will come and make a nest. Okay, so this one is sunbird. Then that is the smallest bird in India. That is a flower pecker. So it actually takes the seed or berry in its bill like that and takes it to its nest or its young ones. So it actually takes it on top of its bill, if you can see that. So that is very tiny. It is only this much, this much of the bird, and it is the tiniest bird. This is a tailor bird. Tailor bird is the one that makes the nest like a tailor. It will actually take leaves and sew it to make this thing. And this again is a this. So yeah. So these are the small birds that are around us, which we possibly kind of say that okay, koi chidiya hai, yeah, some little bird or kurvi irukku. So we don't know even its names. So I started looking at these birds and started admiring them and also learning their names, which was very, very meditative for me. Next. Then there are some big birds. Okay. There is the snow white bird, which we actually see that, and it is actually walking in waters, it is walking in dirt, and it is white as if it is washed by a detergent. So these are the birds that are known as egrets. So I didn't even know that our lake had egrets, and we have 3 types of egrets that are staying in our lake, that have made a home in our lake. So this is a great egret, and then we have cattle egret, we have little egret, and then we have intermediate egret, that is now known as medium egret. So we have so many egrets that are part of our lake, and we are not even aware that the lake has so many egrets. But they have made it their home. We have little egret, which constantly walks stealthily in this thing. When you actually next time when you walk around, you see the snow white bird. walking in the stealthily, looking for fish and constantly dipping its head into the water for fish. Next. Then we have cormorants. We have again 3 types of cormorants in our lake itself. So there is little cormorant, there is great cormorant, and there is Indian cormorant, which are present in our lake. And this one on top is a snake bird. So when you are actually looking in the lake, sometimes you will find a snake-like thing coming and moving in the lake. That is not a snake, it's a snake bird, which is actually moving and doing the fishing in the lake. So this is the lake. These are the cormorants. We saw one of the photos that PNLIT showed, where there are perches on the lake, the dead branches that have been put where these cormorants are perching. So when these cormorants were perching, from the settlement, those kids are around, they keep pelting stones at them. So when they pelt stones, obviously the birds are hurt, and they don't really come back and ask you, why are you throwing stones at me? They find another home and go away. So that is what is happening. When the human interaction happens with these, even though they are very big birds, they can actually come and attack you. But they just silently find some other home and go away, because this is becoming inhabitable for them. So that is what is happening. Some of the inhabitants, the encroachers are also, like, it's their home, but they also come and steal the eggs. They steal and they also are killing the snake. They are afraid. Not that they are afraid, although the snake will not really harm them. Although these birds are not really harming them, but they are scared that it will come and harm them, so they come and do this, and they are finding another abode for them. Next. So these are some of the raptors. So we know the kites, we know Brahmi kite, we know the black kite and shikara. These are the common raptors we see around. But one day, a drama happened in our lake, and we had this fellow coming. I don't have a very clear picture because he was attacked by the kites and driven away from our lake. So this is marsh harrier, which is a migrant which comes from other country and also from the Himalayas. And it is a migrant which came into our lake and spent a few hours, and he was there for probably got a fish or two, but I think he was driven away because the other residents, like Madam Shenoy said, one mother defending the other mother, or one mother is actually taking the baby of other mother to feed its baby. So like this, these other residents wanted to make their home safe. So they do. But it was a delight for us that it visited our lake. Okay, and then some of the other. This is kind of becoming a safe nursery for the most of the birds. So we have a Brahmi kite which has a nest there. We have a little grebe which is making a nest. Then a coot and the swamp hens. So it is actually quite a safe, and if you had noticed in the PNLIT development video, there were floaters that were made to float in the thing. It is helping the swamp hens and coots a lot because they make their nests on those floaters, and they actually find it very safe to do that, and they keep it safe from the predators also till their eggs hatch. And the babies, we have the coot babies, which are very red and very cute when they are hatched. We have the mother duck babies. I have one video also there. And then there is a grebe which is feeding its babies. So this is the mother duck. I'll show you a small portion of the thing. It's feeding on the duckweed that is grown there. At the start of it, there were 13 babies. And when I took this video, there were 8. So there is a full video. Probably I'll share it for the next. So we have some winter visitors also in our lake. So these are some of the winter visitors. I have not covered everything, but these are frequent ones. They come very often to our lake, and they come every winter. So there is the grey backtail, which comes from Himalayas. Then there is sandpiper, which comes from the other parts of Europe and other. Then there is stilt. Stilt also comes from other parts of the western parts of the lakes to our lake. They make this home during winter because winter is very severe in the places where they stay, and they come and find it as a. Pelicans also used to come. I have actually spotted pelicans here in our lake, but as Manisha says, it's a small lake and they find it. They actually go to Saraki Lake. They actually go to Madiwala Lake when they come. So they have that as their home, but they do come. This is a stock, painted stock. It is near endangered species. Near endangered means its population is coming down. It is coming down rapidly, and it has made home in our small lake. There are 3 or 4 which visit our lake, and they find it very, very safe to be in our lake. So I think the attempt that we are making to make it safer for these birds is really. Then the what Samuel also talk about it. There is kind of a symbiotic relationship between birds. This thing. This spider is a signature spider, which is actually building a nest there, and the sunbird builds its nest using the silk of the web that the signature spider has built. So it is kind of a symbiotic relationship that goes on. I know it's not exactly, but there is many such relationship that happens within the lake. And if you see, this is the fence. And mostly if you look at the fence, like Sam said, if you look at this fence, there are many small life forms that are actually living and staying. Next. These are some of the life forms that I managed to record. Some beetles, lovely, colorful and exciting beetles. There is a praying mantis with an egg sac. So that was really wonderful to watch that praying mantis. And then this is a cotton sinner bug, which is also made a home there. So there are many such. This is like some small ones that I have recorded. Many such things that come in. Next. Butterfly migration that Manu spoke about. I have a small video of dark blue. These are the dark blue butterflies. That butterflies migrate from Western Ghats to the Eastern Ghats and back during the monsoon season. So this is Bangalore is a safe haven for them where they can actually do their harvesting, and they come and stay there. And our lake, they found our lake, and they actually made their sojourn here. It was so beautiful to see them. So it is not only the dark blue, it was the tiger, plain tiger, it was a common crow. Most of the butterflies that come and go. Thank you very much. This is a small presentation. Bye-bye.